Yes. And we just kicked off there. Went on, I forget what Warner William live show. Yes, so Warner William live show yesterday. We've just started there. Yes. I'll explain more as we go along, you know. Warner William live show. And we've just started. We haven't just started the William Live show. We started it years ago, but we just commenced today. And we've just been setting up there in the studio. See if the sound and the picture is okay. And we've got the guests in. And I think we're ready to roll. Yeah, we're going to the streams now then. Okay, here we go. Now, oh, the weather, yes. Again, cloudy start. See a little bit cool at 10 now, but gets up to about 15 a day. The next few days promise to be a bit better in temperature and a bit better in less rain. Some rain this afternoon this year. Maybe, yeah. And yesterday afternoon it started to rain. Heavily. Rain for a few hours, yes. But the cloudy as usual start. And it's been like that for the past week or so. We moved into the autumn now, we see. That's what it is, moved into the autumn. Forget the You remember all the solstices, yes, of the sun. June the 21st, December the 21st. They like the spring solstice, yes, spring day, March the 21st, but they forget all about September. Yeah, they think it's the end of October. We move into British winter time. Yeah, we do. That's in time. This is in seasonal and there you go. Depending on the sun, but that officially starts the autumn season, you see. So there we go. Started on the 21st. We're moving in 23rd. Go for it now then and see what Billy says. Oh no, introduce a few guests. No, but I'm going to have a guest discussion later on with some of our guests. Because something's going to happen on the William Live show. Yeah. Well, you know what it is. We went to the see Billy now. Whoops, we can't see Billy there. We'll see Billy up at the top there. There he is. I've got a white sheet with a YouTube turning through now. Selection coming through. And there it is. Billy's selection for the day is a sing and a fish. A Daz. He uses Daz. A singing sensation. No wonder he's white. And he's put up by Furby Man. It looks like a German to me. Now. Yes. And so I had to put a dog in charge of him to watch over him. Christmas. Animated Dog with Lights by Ian, the animated stuff collector. Getting a vote from Sherlock there, Ian. That was very nice of him, wasn't it? Sherlock chose that one. He liked some of Ian's. That's Sean Knock there, as opposed to Sherlock's. They still have a twist with their names. They can go by any names because they dropped back to all their names, previous names, and they're all known as bears, and sometimes they're all known as monkeys. So that's what it is. We call them tigers as well sometimes. Right, we move on to Fiji Flower. Nasty Majesty opening the misheard lyrics. And we've got CTT Robotics, play all you can play, Chuck E. Cheese, North Dartmouth Mix, MA 20 remodel, New England CEC 4K. The Awakening Halloween live stream 23, number 4. In blogger there. And Mr. Halloween Dude with the Distortions Unlimited, the Ancient Wizard. Yeah. And we've got Robotical Halloween with Pack, 5 foot Corsable Skeleton. We've got Monkey Judy coming through. Mom, make Moody drift off to sleep with her skilled face message. Massage. Massages the face. Yes. And she's a skilled one at that. Massaged many people's face. Yeah. A Pack Fire. Yeah, from Robotical Halloween again. And Ice Skull Stack Audio Rip. Yeah. And Teddy Ruxpin sings Forever Autumn by Justin Hayward. Yeah, I did tell you before, long time before we met TR. Wasn't it TR? No, it was Teddy Ruxpin. No, he's known as TR. And, but yeah, Forever Autumn by Justin Hayward. Yeah, was with the Moody Blues one time, yes. And Rocky 867. Yes. And we moved into autumn now, Forever Autumn. Halloween Hangout, Halloween Outlet 2023, Antioch, Pittsburgh, CA. That's when you get that nip in the air. Like you see, it's a little bit cool. It's coming up to autumn. And Monkey Judy, craving Jolly sit morning on Mom's lap, begging for a dessert. One KDB, it gets shorter and shorter, 3 seconds. I don't know what he'll do in that. Say 1, 2, 3, one KDB, done StreamYard in description, Jemmy Collector's only. It take you more than 3 to read it. CTT Robotics, goodbye North Dartmouth, MA Chuck E. Cheese, Walmart Christmas 23, Hatillo on September the 22nd. SBI Christmas life-size 8 foot nutcracker. That's Ian is a nutcracker and a nutcracker. Yes. And SBI animated Christmas life-size 4.5 foot reindeer. That's Ian, the animatronic stuff collector. William Page at his AGM, his annual general meeting, 4 strong winds. Yeah, north, south, east, and south. Small. Yeah. Another fella. Yeah. Neil Young. That's it. Neil Young did the 4 strong winds, yes. Yeah. And William Page continuing a bit of it. Animated Ghost Tree, Robotical Halloween. One KDB StreamYard animation for Jimmy 2004 Snowmiser dances to music. One KDB, better one from him there. MT Creations building the Lego upset while not being upset. Yeah, that's a UP set. He was upset. When it didn't go, he gets upset, yes. CTT Robotics, the first appearance of Chuck E. Cheese since 2-0. Me and my friends, North Dartmouth, MA, getting the Chuck E. Cheese ready. Ian, the animated stuff collector, Home Depot, Christmas 23, Hatillo, completed on Sept the 22nd. Sept the 22nd. And CTT Robotics again. It's Chuck E. Cheese remodel process, North Dartmouth, MA, update the end. Is that the end of Chucky? We'll not be seeing him anymore, will we not? Owen KTB, done StreamYard in description. I like his Sander. I like Owen when he's factual. That when he's in the 3-second block. CTT Robotics, North Dartmouth, Chuck E. Cheese remodel process. Chilling props, jump scare, clowns collection, and cherry mockery Yes, was our guest today a few days ago and up here again on September the 22nd, 23. She just calls on by date. That's Cherry Mockery. And this sounds good. 10 hours, yellow, orange, the RAL 2000, no music, yellow, orange screensaver, a black background backdrop. From this sounds good. 10 hours he's doing for you there. 10 hours. Yes. You should have seen our New Year stream we put up one. Yeah, it lasted 3 days. Yes. Not enough people really watched it though. Abandoned MP4 birthday special horror short. Blizzard Dreams. Sherry Morkawi is here again on September the 22nd, 23. The Clark Family Creative, Cole Clark and the Quarantine Kids play Bang a Gong. A Gong. It's up to little Bellamy and the drummer. You have to get it on, and it's T-Rex. Bang a gong. You can't get it on till you bang that gong. So bang that gong now, dong, and get it on. And tell little Bellamy to get her headphones on and get it on. And lovely to see Randy Lent. He never pays us much attention. And we always do 'em. Censorships trifecta on the creator's canvas. And there's a picture there of Randy Lent. I'm pleased he's come in the autumn. Yes. All the studio is fully functional. Chuck and Jasper Studios, giant Halloween animatronics at Menards. Rima, calm down, official music video. We went into the British charts, as you can see now. I do the UK charts each week. I receive them in my mailbox and you see, stick them up. Yeah, I say fine. Rima, calm down. Let's give her a number somewhere about 40. Zara Lawson, David Guetta, Oh My Love, On My Love. It's somewhere about 36, let's see. I don't get official, well, I haven't got official numbers on here. They are on chart, of course, but Turner, Skepsis, and Charlotte Plank, just like I thought, Plank. Thick as a plank? Well, rave out, yes, with Turner. Give my number. 32. Yeah. And Zach Bryan, I remember everything featuring Caxi Musgraves. Or is she pronouncing her name as Casey Musgraves? Not written in the normal Casey style. Yes, and that's Zach Bryan there. Give my number at 30. Give my number 26. Billy Gillis, DNA, Loving You, featuring Hannah Bolin. That's Billy Gillies. Gillies. And Jason Status, yeah, we've known them for many years now. Cincinnati's. Uh, Headaches, RD, liquor and cigarettes. That's Jason Status. Tyler, with plenty of water. She's gone swimming there, getting her body soaking wet. Must be warm. Must be warm. Yes. And as said here, snooze. He's having a sleep. Yeah, but she's not having a sleep in the picture. She's clinging on to her. Oh, friend, I suppose. Drake, Slime You Out, featuring S said here on that one as well. Kate McRae was highest, and it went to his greedy for that position. Give us said here a place, Tyler 24, S said here 20. Drake, number 15, and Kate McRae about number 7, I think. Cool, Kentucky Real Fan. Spirit of Halloween, Lexington, Kentucky. Sir Barton, we're very awesome. Lexington, Kentucky. Yes. Yes, the Velvet Underground and Lou Reed, yeah, waiting for my man. Yes, he works in Lexington, Kentucky there. $25 in me hand. Fancy coming out on a spend and spray, yeah. Cool. I don't get much for that. No, not these days. 60s. The Lorna, Gary Moore, Miami Sounds, Mimi Sounds. I don't know whether she's in Miami at the moment, but anyways, she's probably not. She's doing the Lorna by Gary Moore, and that's Mimi there with Mimi Sounds. And Jimmy Master Animatronics, Magic Power, animated Medusa doorbell with stick out snake. Prototype. And Lady BZ's produced a new one. Lady BZ, Don't Cry, Guns N' Roses. Yes, I used to play it off the boards when I played a lot of Roses, the Marine and all them. I used to play them regularly. I don't seem to play as much regularly these days. That is a problem. Well, I started doing the show, and I'm looking for things to put on the show, and I'm doing other things, and I'm doing my other life as well. So I mean, but I do listen to a bit of music on here, and I listen to some of them. Can't listen to them all. There's thousands and thousands. Best gameplay, got in a band for Mobile Grimps, Shake, Joyville Game, Chef Pigster, Chewy Chuck, Nasty Knack, and Stinky Joe. Yes, could be one of the monkeys, but he's not Monkey Judy. Judy alternative learns to open her hand, pleading for food. Hot noodle isn't an obstacle for either Jalia. She finished eagerly. Yeah, she's eating hot noodle. I wonder whether it's hot with the spices or it's hot means it's hot because it's been boiled. I don't think she could take it like that. But she'll eat it spicy hot. The MT Creations, the Carousel of Progress theme, but it's really cinematic. Universal's 2023 tribute store, new Moldematics hunting for Little Boo at his Chucky's Twisted Playground. Aye, and there's a carpetbagger. And he went to the doll's house and had no carpets on the floor, and he got stuck in there. But he's out now. He's in the Twisted Playground. Carpetbagger. And Monkey Judy, moody as jealous, sternly refused to walk hand in hand with Bella. Ah, yes, yes, which is strongly refused. Yeah. And Monkey Judy Genius Judy carry a heavy drinking table to set up like a pro. And just like all good pros, it falls on his toe. Every good table pro has had a one fall on his toe. Yes. Rocky 867 doing the endless loop. And Bianca's nostalgic corner. What custom pie or plush should I make next? Freight train drifter, Canadian Pacific, Kansas City Granger on the CP Casey Pittsburgh subdivision in Eve, Missouri. Halloween party, city trip one from Holiday Freaks. Ian's still here with his home depot, Christmas 23 almost completed. He's getting his Christmas going quite well. Yes, and we've got the last one of Cherry Mooriki on 30th of July, yeah, 23. We've got Nostalgic Electronics UK Coins and Company Bouncing Frankenstein. He's full audio rip vocals and he's instrumental. And we've got Bryland's telling the video editor. Meow mixes. Big meow mix in G major, 16. and the first ABS video. Yeah, anybody's voluntary service. Yes. Yes, and the Jimmy Lover Thursday stream with Elijah. CG Haunter Party City, 23 Leatherface, animatronic unboxing and setup, and the Wow Squad Network Fall 23 announcement. And there's the other one from the Nostalgic Tonics UK. Coins and Company singing Hoppin' Frankenstein. Is he hopping? One fella needs to as well. Yes, I know. There's a hobby to that. Skylar Studios, Jimmy 2003, Spinning Snowflake, Frosty the Snowman, Skylar's Funny, Halloween Stupid, Walmart 23, and 1997, Jimmy Douglas for Talking Christmas Dancing, dancing as well, Christmas Tree, and Bonnie Loves Fish Market is now open. The one and only HC, New Super Mario Brothers, Y Overworld theme, and the NSM Mid-Sea Soundfront. Snowy Animatronic, Snowboy 26, Snowboy versus the Joker, Dubstep Dodge, Nintendo Direct, 9/14/23. My impression and opinions, every announcement in the latest Direct there. And WPG they voted at the AGM meeting, we sing the songs we love, and we sing the songs we love as well. The lockdown lounges will be doing more in the coming weeks, making a new album. Yes. Andy Carville, there was a boy from the Joe Meek Society, and Banana Animation Explosion. Logan the Jimmy Collector, animated 10-inch Grave Raver Shadow Ghost. Somebody's watching me, probably Rochford, and Jimmy Halloween 2010. Jimmy Brothers Lighted Hanging Pumpkin Man. Yes, and that's where I'm going to have a look in the studio. Yes, I see everybody's happy. A little bit of sun's come out. That means it's still 10, mostly cloudy, but it's just a little light somewhere behind that cloud in the corner. Yes. Yes, now big day for the bears and that. I call them bears. Now I'm going to invite some in because of the reference here in the studio. Um, it's about the vacation of William, or will he vacate on the 10th of October or not? Some want him to see you through the Christmas and the New Year. Well, he's going to be away a while because he's going to be away for regular breaks because he's on his holidays in October. So, um, yeah, be around. I'm always around. I'm not going anywhere. Right. So there's a takeover now of the show. Right. So we've asked our out of this world person to come in to the studio to explain it to us, and here he is, Alien. Right now, Alien, are you going to take over this show? You are. What about me? He said, "We love you. Well, still keep you informed. You're the great ground controller. I'm going off in my ship with the bears. Are you really? Mhm. And I'm going to be the ground controller. Yes, ground control to Major Tom. What's happened, Alien? Your circuit's dead. Something wrong? What do you do when your circuit's dead? Give it a lick. Ah, that'll replace it. Oh, yes, all that electricity from your body. It's not electricity. No, no, but it's like that. Yes, it's extra floating sensory power. Yes, that'll fix it. Yeah, that'll give it a lick. If your circuit's dead, What do you do when your socket's dead? Jump back in the sea to go for refueling. Ah, yes. And you could go all around the universe on a bottle of water. Ah, yes. Are you taking the bears with you? And what about me? Am I left behind on my own? Ground controller. Well, I've been ground controlling for years. Ah, he says. No, we're going to leave some to keep you company. We're going to leave some to keep you company. Now, what are we going on? He said, I want you to give me that old flying saucer so I can fly around the galaxy. Well, it's clapped out. It's no good. It's clapped out. It's broken down. It's a 1955 saucer, man. This is will be 2025 in a minute. You can fix it with one lick. I'm not going up in it again. I had a rocky ride last time. I crashed down, but it, of course, had extrasensory power that it slowed, and I'm still here. Like our vehicle should have an extrasensory power that when they're gonna crash down now, the slower, like a parachute, the slower they come in. Although that comes in pretty fast, but slower, still on the slowish side. Yes, yeah, sure. And you're going traveling around the universe, yeah. Looking for planet 692. Is that a great one? You live there. Oh, okay. So you'll be taking all the bears home. And what will you do while you're out there? Just travel around. And what about the cost? The money? Oh, I said, no, we're loaded. We don't need no money. We don't eat. We have a sleep, bzzz, and then we have a wake, and then we have a bzzz, and then we have a wake. What about, oh, we don't have no food. We don't have no food. What about water? Oh, we jump in the sea for that. We don't have any water. Just for the craft. And the bears, we all float in space. We'll have fun floating around the spaceship. And what about me? Oh, you can't go. You can't. You must eat. You must have money. Yeah, no. Yeah, and you must sit in your chair as the great controller. What about the great controller of the universe? What about God? Have you seen him out there? Tell him I want to speak to Jesus. Yes, I'm not quite happy where people are dying. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, they've been drinking themselves dizzy, have they? Oh, yeah. And overeating, yes, and taking those druggies and all sorts. And I say, but I'm concerned we lost Roger Whittaker the other day. He was a good guy, wasn't he? Was he? Yeah. So you're going up into space, but what are you hunting for? Are the dead stars? Hmm. Dead stars. Does that include Elvis and John Lennon and I mean that type of star? Yeah, yeah, they could be there as well. It's not, that's not to do with me. Says I'm hunting for the dead stars. Why do you want a dead star? Well, if the star's dead and it's not in trouble from anything and it's not burning and it's not gassing and it's not poisonous, we can put an air there and we can live there. Mhm, mhm. A fiery star who's on fire like our sun is no good for us. We want a dead star. Yeah, we do. Oh, so you're going up to find one. Yeah, here it's 6,962. Mhm. I don't know that one. Probably in another universe. Now, what is happening regarding the bears? Well, they're coming along on the good old starship. Yeah, the starship, yes. So you're going to transform my old flying saucer into a starship? Wow. Wow. Mm. Starship. Well, can that be done? Can you transform my old flying saucer into a starship? Yeah. Well, Jefferson Airplane, they transformed into a starship, didn't they? Jefferson Starship. Yeah. Can we do it? But can we do it with the old flying saucer? This was in the days before UFOs. Flying saucers in my day. And somebody, I noticed them on the papers, and this is a long time ago when I was young. Somebody tried to imitate a flying saucer. Yeah. So he flew a saucer off a cliff, and somebody filmed it. Flying saucer. Yeah, yes, I know. So it went something like, you know how things fly. Something like a frisbee. A frisbee became popular after that. You know, yes. Um, but there he is, alien, and you're going off into the heavens. And will you find God? No. He's in spiritual, and that spiritual is beyond the realm of stars and galaxies and that. And therefore, you might not see him, but if you do see St. Peter at the gate, he may not let you in. No. Right. Now, what other questions have I got to ask you? Now, I've got to ask you important questions about the bears. What's going to happen to all the bears? Oh, they're all here, but they'll all be traveling, doing shows on a starship. Hmm? Yeah, I'm aware of that. They're kind of doing that at the moment, but of course they're ground based because we can't fly yet. Till you fix the starship or get yourself a new starship. But is ground control, or what can I do, or can it control you when you're whizzing about the skies? It's not NASA, you know. I mean, what if you need oh, you don't need supplies. You lost forever. You lost forever. And bears also, and the birds. Dickie's flew in. Oh, no, Dickie, now, come on, tell me what's going on here. Well, that's the latest report. I've written my book about it. Yes, we're all going to fly on the starship. Oh, where's the starship? Where's the starship? Ah, I see what your problem is. I see what your problem is. Yes, you can read my mind. Yes, you don't know where the starship is. Once I knows where the starship is. It wasn't a starship in my day mind, as I say, it was a flying saucer. But only ours knows where it is. Victory for me. Yes. So you go back there. Now, you tell us. You've got a vision you're going to ride on the starship. Okay, okay, that's great. I'm not against that. That's fine. And come the time, I'll try and get you a starship. It'll be only a old flying saucer, kind of decorated up a bit. Because I haven't got no more. You don't need any more. You will build like an imaginary starship. I build a starship made out of aliens and bears. Well, he's got great ideas, but I'm definitely ground based myself. But what about me? Everybody leaving me here behind. Nobody cares about me. I says, yeah, you've got your right-hand man, Mr. Right. He's been with you before day one. He'll be here for you, and the Sherlocks are always happy to be with you. Dickie Bird will be making several flying visits just to see you're all right. Panda said he didn't want to go and he wanted to stay here. But we're trying to get him to go, but he doesn't want to go, but he's going to go. Are you going to go? Second thoughts. No, I think I'd rather stay here, he says. I voted to stay here. Huh. Are you the only one? You can't stand starflight. No, I understand. Is there anybody else that's willing to help me here? Yeah, he says. Alien says, we've got a guy over here. Yes. And this one says he wants to stay as well. It's Dory Bear. I'll be staying to help William. I am not going on no star flight. Okay. And Panda Bear's my friend, and he says he'll stay as well. Yes. Dicky Bird, you cannot trust him. He makes flying appearances. You can trust him, he's a good pal, but he will be likely to fly off the minute you run towards him for your help. He'll flap his wings and he's away. There's Dicky Bird, yeah. I'm sorry, but I'll be making a visit. Uh, that's not staying with me, that's just a visit. And of course, Alien will be gone with all the bears. Hmm. Even our bottom competitor, it's not my fault that he's a bottom competitor. Matty Mouse, what could he do on his starship? Chew the mouse, chew the mat. Chew the mouse as well, he does chew his tail. Yes, well, I'm stranded. But I've got the help of Dory Bear. And the bear, unsure whether he'll be here. Dicky Bird making flying visits. Not really for that. I'm very much at home with Mr. Wright and the Sherlocks, but Roland will be here. Oh, he's a permanent fixture. Couldn't get rid of him. He's a watchdog. Yeah. He watches the time and watches the dog. Yeah. To see if there's any other dogs. Yeah, and there's a few around here. Sonny. Yeah, they're all vacating on the starship, are they? And when's all this going to happen? October the 10th is the predicted date for me um, leaving the show, but not leaving the show completely. I'll still be around just as much. Um, the William Live show, yes. Yeah, still be here. Still be doing the streams with the lads. Now, what about the lads on the streams? What about people like Damien Snow and Owen KTB and that? Halloween hangout and that. What are these guys gonna do? I'll still be doing them. Oh well, that's fine. That's a down to earth job for me. Yes, down to earth, lads. Yeah, yeah. While you're doing a heavenly job, it's not heaven. It's just space, he says, and it's expanding. Hmm. And sure. Well, that's their plans for the future. As for me, my personal self, I haven't vacated yet. But October, I will be taking a break for my holidays and that after October the 10th. And I may not be here a lot of the time. But try and put up a show when I can. And these lot will not be too interested in doing a show. They're doing, you're going to appear live though on Wonderful Radio. William, what about this agreement you made? You were going to appear. What about World? Now, first of all, World. What is World? World is William Online Daily. I still expect to be online, well, almost daily. I want to give it a slight break for a while. See how these lot do with the new Foundation Starship. And Wonderful Radio, William, who's going to do that? Oh, you and the Bears are going to do that. Because this involves what you put up. You put your daily selections up on World. Yes. The people can listen to that anytime. Yes, you just go to world, listen to your music, what you're putting up. Wonderful Radio William live. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do 2 shows. Oh, some chance. Yes, but I mean, I cannot get the time enough for that at the moment. But we have at the moment Wonderful Radio William, so it's not as if we're starting a new thing. We haven't got it. We've got it and we've got World. It's just that, well, the viewing's not great for it, you know. I mean, nobody really looks at it. Not too much on Wonderful Radio William. Needs more regular contribution, you would say. From you guys, not from me. Being the ground controller, I have to put it up. Ah, I've just realised what it is. It's me. It's me. And it's going to be me. I can get them to speak, every one of them, with a different voice, but they can't press buttons. And that means it's going to be me. Well, I'm going to press the buttons in the dark. And I kind of say, I put on my computer light. Hmm. Hmm. Marvelous how things backfire just when I'm on vacation. Well, I'm not going to do it if I'm on vacation. You're going to have to do it yourself. He beat because he can't press buttons. He's an alien. He can't press these buttons on here. Somebody will do voiceover for him. Either YouTube or me, or Microsoft or somebody. But you know, he needs to do the whole typing. And Derry can't do typing, and neither can Panda or Dicky Bird. He gives a peck at it. Peek, peek, peek. I can't do it. I have no hands. Sherlock's don't do typing. They do sighting. And Mr. Right in charge of my health and refreshment. Um, well, that's their plans for the future when I vacate in October. Yes. Haven't got me date. Well, the date is set at the 10th of October, but we'll see. Um, so what should we do today? Are we going over to World to see what the selections are? Yes, because you haven't got the Starship ready yet. I'm talking to Alien here. He's standing here in the studio. Here he is. He's been in. So, what do you want from me? You will fix it with a lick. Yes, I know. Well, I would sell it to you, but it's worth a few thousands. Oh, yeah. How much you pay for a old Starship? Bid me an old Starship, bid me an old flying saucer, and bid me an old. Let's start off the bid at 1,000. I'll take 1,000. I'll take 1,000. I'll take 2,000. I'll take 3,000. I'll take 5,000. I'll take 10,000. Give me 20,000 for this old saucer. Give me 50,000 for this old saucer. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. Sold to the man on the phone for 100,000. Yes. Have you got that kind of money? No. You don't have any money. Hmm. Time I was out of here. Let's go over and see what Billy Bass says. Billy, are you receiving me on the intergalactic phone? What do you think about that proposal? Oh, you like it? You're going along with it? Why is that? Oh, you want to dip in the sea and you want to also sail in the heavens? Well, I know he likes dipping in the sea, but I no idea about him sailing the heavens. Mm. Well, it just shows you, and it just blows you. So there you go. And I'm going over to see what the lads are selecting for the day. Aliens predictions for the future. I'll tell you the greatest thing in life, alien. It may not come to pass, and it may, but then it may flop. Yes, just like the leaves are falling from the trees. All great ideas all looked beautiful, all great, but soon all gone. But then, of course, when you say that to them, all have lived and all have died. But then bears and aliens and that do not die. They do not die. If you put them in a box, if you put them underground, they should be here in lots and lots of years if they unless some rot gets in and rot. But we'll all rot. And bears can rot as well. They're still preserved in that, you've got to look after them. Should put you in a museum. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Put you in a museum. Yeah. That would be an idea. Put you in a museum. Well, I don't know which way the wind blows, so I'll go over to our first port of call today. I'm going to go over to the lads on a wonderful Radio William. We just put Radio William up because we can't get all the names up. This is the 1700s to 1888. And as you'll notice, it's got the world sign up. This is William Online Daily. The bears are on here. Wonderful Radio William is a different thing. It's radio online. But we haven't done too much on it yet. We do some on it. We've done some on it, but George over to the commander there, the captain, I should say. I'm the great commander down here on Earth, and you're the captain of the ship. Yeah, big Sherlock, ably assisted by young Sherlock, Cyborg, Mr. Square. Now, lads, what selection and whose selection are you giving today? You're giving another selection by Mr. Square. Okay, well, accept his selection. He likes doing them. And so, what's he giving us today? Early one morning. Well, it's not that early. It's getting on a little bit now, but it's still quite early. By Jim Murray. Yes, I'm looking for it there on the list. I can see it, but I have not done the real sighting yet. There it is. And put it on the list. Now we'll go to 1800s. All you need is time and patience. We're going to 1868, 1950. You never reach the bottom of them, it's nearly 4,000. We'll never reach it. I've got to give you one on here. Wise Owl heads, but Tilly Dog does a lot of the work because Wise Owl sleeps during the day. He's asleep, says Tilly. Don't wake him up. Fluffy the Cat's here with me, Harley and Supergirl. We've still got 4. And we're going to give you one today. We're going to give you Edward Meeker. Take Me Out to the Ball Game, 1908. That's what we're going to give you today. That's a selection of... Wait a minute. To get the selection up first. And there you go. And that was the selection from our panel here. And that was a selection particularly of Supergirl. Hello, Supergirl. Right, let's go to the 1800s, the 1900s. That's 1888 to 1900. And let's do J.W. Myers. They've already got a selection handy. J.W. Myers, Just One Girl. Yes, J.W. Myers, Just One Girl, cited it and put it up. But then we had a but A. A but A is J.W. Myers disappeared from our list. Yeah, he didn't. He's just farther down. He got moved. It's the same crew on the ship, you know. Yes. Wise Owl Heads from Tilly Dog and Fluffy Cat. We've got Harley and Supergirl. This one's Harley's selection, is it? Yeah. He does the selection. And it was Just One Girl, J.W. Myers. Now we'll move on to the 1900s. Yes, we move on to the 1900s. When we can cite them, the greatest thing is citation here. We have glasses and everything, spy glasses. But because we have so many lists, and we've got lists dealing with Christmas and New Year, many streaming lists and playlists. And there's the 1900s gone up for you now. Now on the 1900s, yes, we've got the crew, Ted Bear, Scarf Bear, Funky Chicken, Barbie. Yes, and well, they've nominated Barbie to do the selection today. And okay, Barbie, what are you going to do for us? She says, I'm going to give you In the Valley of Kentucky. You'll be seeing cool up there. Yes, Byron G. Harlan, yes. That'll be fine. That's fine with us, yes. I can cite it and fit it in. And that's marvellous to get a selection from you. And now we're going to the 1910s. Have a word with the crew there. It's Mona Bear heading this crew from Handyman, Porky Pig, Blue Horse. Now, lads, I want a selection from you. Who's selecting the dear Blue Horse? He likes to select them, so. Sailing down the Chesapeake Bay, Alf Gordon as Arizona Jack. And we're going to put them up now. 1910s, these are. On the 1910 station aboard the ship. And then go to the 1920s. The crew on this one is Bugsy Bear, Jubilee Bear, Tommy Bear, Jack the Flag. Now, I want Tommy Bear to do a one for us. Go on, Tom. Who can do it? Um, I'm sorry about this, William. I'm really disappointed for myself. I'm an airman. I'm going to be an airman flying on a starship. Or you could be an airman flying on a plane with Harry Fee. Ask George Berry. Yes, I see him. I sight him. I go up for him. I put him up. Yes, I'm the great ground controller, 'cause he's lot cannot type. Would you believe? In an all-electric mobilizer world, they cannot type. Well, I do not know. Let's go to the 30s. Bears cannot type. Aliens cannot type. Yes, that's because they don't need to. They don't need to do typing. So we're going to the 1930s. We're going to visit the crew, see how they are. Hello, lads. How are you doing now? Something wrong. Hello, crew of 1930s. Come in, please. What's happened, lads? Your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. What is it? Hello, hello, William. We nearly lost control there. This is Blue Bear, the captain here on Radio William 1930s. I've got Hattie here, Pinky, Mickey, the monkey. Mickey's been a monkey and he pressed that button. Oh, is he learning to type? Yeah, he was trying to type and he pressed that button and we went off. Uh, I would give him no dinner. Mickey the monkey there. What's he going to do for us today? Yeah, he's going to make a selection. He was trying to make a selection when he hit the button. And you know, we nearly went off there and lost control. Well, isn't that awful? Well, Mickey's the monkey. Ah, what's he going to tell us about the day? He's always thinking about what he can eat. He's going to eat this one, he says. The Spider and the Fly, 1939 by Fats Waller. But can he swallow it? Or can he waller it? That's even better. Yes, waller it. I've got a sneaky feeling to tell him he's not going to do it. It been done. We did that one. Oh, don't worry about it. So how about your selection, Blue Bear? Oh, I selected How I'd Like to Be With You in Bermuda, 1939. Ray Herbal. Oh, yes, yes, we cite that one. We can cite that one on the screen. See, the other one, the problem was, it been done, I think it was yesterday, I think so. So, we'll have to go over that one again. That was Ray Noble, did you say? Ray Noble there? Yeah, Ray Ebel. Yes, Ebel, I see. Not too familiar with the man, because he does go in 1930s, you know. He does go in 1930s. Of course, everybody there, and of course, yes. And sure, that seems to be okay. And I've checked your craft, and you're working fine now. It's just been Mickey pressing those buttons. I see. Righto, now we're off to the 1940s. Right, now where are they? In this galactic space here. They could be hiding anywhere. They can't be hiding anywhere. They must be here. As the guy got past them on the way down. Will it get them on the way back up? We've got them. We've got them. This is the great commander here, William, in the studio. Command 41. 41, reply, please. Let's see who we're speaking to on 41. It's Mr. Wright. I'm here in the studio, William. Oh, well, no wonder I can't get you on the radio. That's intergalactic radio. You're here in the studio. Ah, Mr. Wright. Okay, Mr. Wright. Seeing you in the studio. Tell me. 41. You've got you, Mr. Wright. You've got the cup red, the cup Brahma, and the cup lavender. Yes, that's right, William. Well, that's great. So give us a cupful. Now tell us what you're going to do for us today. Well, we got May I Still Hold You When the Dance is Over. Auckland, 1947. Oh, yeah, can hold me anytime, and I hold you by the hand. Yes. Well, that was marvelous. Imagine trying to get in into galactic radio just right. He's not answering. And no wonder he's not answering. He's sitting here in the studio. And what about 42? Because it's the same. And that was your selection, was it, Mr. Wright? No, it was Cup Brahma who put it forward. Oh, well, that's okay. Now, what about on It's Just to See on 42? Who's going to give the selection? Same crew. We'll see while the 41, 42, the overspill of 40s. So there we go, Mr. Wright, the cup red, cup Brahma, and cup lavender. Cup lavender is going to give his selection. That's a very interesting selection. I've rarely had a one from him. Yes, what's he going to give us? Careless Hands. Yes, well, I Mickey the Monkey had Careless Hands before 1941, 1949. Put it at 9. Careless Hands, 1949. And the thing which surprised me, it was by Shorty Long. Well, I knew Shorty Long songs in the 60s and in the 50s. I didn't know he went back as far as 49, but of course he probably did. There you go, Shorty Long. And we'll put him on to find that once again, he already been put on. And so we turn to the other one. It's your other selection. You're not to give me yesterday's selection or selection before. Rumors are flying, yes, that William is going to vacate. 1946, Betty Jane Rhodes. I have a feeling. And yes, I knew it. Betty Jane Rhodes had been done. Boys, you've got your list mixed up. Try the next one. Tutti Frutti Pizzicato, 1948 from Louis Prima. I think I'll have success with this one. I don't recall any Louis Prima. There you are. You're successful. You've successfully nominated. Oh, took some doing. You must fix your list there, right. Send Betty to sleep. The other one wasn't supposed to be on the list. Right, you must put Louis Prima in his place. He put you in your place. Yeah, there you go. But just put him there so we know he's vanished. That is tickling top of vanishing. Because, I mean, sometimes you might try and send them down that list, but then, of course, they've vanished. And, of course, yeah, just be farther down, there they are. Yeah, well, that's 40s and we've slowed, certainly. And 40s too, done. Let's see if we can go to 50s. Yeah, we're going to 50s. We might find it a bit easier, a mixed up crew on the 40s. I'll have to note that. Mickey the monkey pressing buttons and somebody not turned up. Radio Williams 50s one. Now this seems much more organised. It's Piggy Bank. He could organise the bank. Yeah, he's the captain of the ship. Brush Bear is the second in command. Little Jimmy, he's rowdy, but he's calming down nicely under the treatment of Mr. Bell. Yes, when Mr. Bell rings, he runs. Yeah. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, only the ship's bell. Don't worry. Yes, and we've got Frankie Lyman and the teenagers. Why the fools fall in love? 'Cause they listen to Frankie Lyman and the teenagers in 1957. And 50s too. The crew did quite well there. They had everything set up nicely. The 40s crew was a bit stuck, but they're okay now. We straightened them out. Right, on 50s too, we've got to reach the crew on here. They're a long way down. They've gone quite a way down. I've gone too far down, lads. You've gone beyond that barrier line. We're not supposed to be that far yet. It will be that far one day, but you're not there yet. On it, reach the crew. On reach the crew on 50s. Two. There. Can reach the crew. There. Farther to up the list than what I expected them to be. As I said, it's same crew from 50s one, though. It's Piggy Bang, Brush Bear, and of course, Little Jimmy and Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell gave his selection. Little Jimmy's going to give his selection. This is history. Go on then, Little Jimmy, give your selection. 1951, Percy Faith. I want to be near you. Peter Hanley and chorus vocals. Little Jimmy is a boy. He didn't like sailing the stars. He wants to be here, playing around. Yes. Let's see if he's qualified. Yes, he is. He got that one well and truly done. As sure as he's learning now, little Jimmy, he's learning a bit more patience. But that cough will still come and go. Um, yeah, just one more wrong on the ladder there for Jimmy's selection. Yeah, we took a little turn of the coffee tummies there. And so that did finish the 50s. Now let's go to the 60s. It is a mammoth, sure, and it will have to quicken up. Elijah will be in serious bother because it's such a long time to try and do it like this. You could do it, Just put the selections up for the people. We're going to 61 now. And the crew is Dickie Bird. And don't make the same mistake twice. He's in the studio also. Dickie Bird. Captain Dickie Bird now. Dixon Boyd, please. I'm famous now. Yeah, and Yellow Duck, England Lion, and Brown Bear, and Matty Mouse. Yes, and Matty Mouse likes doing the selections. I'll give a one to Brown Bear. How about England Lion? Oh, no, he's away watching England again. Ah, and it's football day on a Saturday. Be watching somebody. He's always watching somebody. Yeah. Okay, I pass it back to Matty Mouse. Matty Mouse's selection. Uh, I was once in Folsom Prison, singing the blues with Johnny Cash in the stereo sound. 2.1968, number 32. Yeah, yeah, he's a real good gifted guy, and himself, Matty Mouse. You really wanna see him. 'Cause he can do all the mouse talk and all that. He's nice. And now he's chosen when he was in prison underneath Johnny Cash's carpet. Yeah, yeah. And there he goes on 61. Anything else to report on 61? 62 coming up then. Same crew, still over from 61 to 62. And of course, sighting him. There he is, 62. Dickie Bird, Yellow Duck, England Lion, who's away on vacation again, and Brown Bear and Matty Mouse. Brown Bear going to do the selection here. Brown Bear going to do a selection? Yeah, well, that's great. I love a selection from Brown Bear. Right. Johnny Dial Tunes in stereo, 1960, 2.1. That's a fairly good one. Yeah, on 62. So we'll go up to 60s, 70s now. This is where two boarded. 1,520, you'll separate them. Yes, you will. Because I want to try one day if I've got any time, but I haven't the time. One's supposed to be with the 70s, all are supposed to be with the rest of the 60s. You couldn't get with the rest of the 60s because the two of them will border them. So you'd have to go for 63. And of course, the other one would make 73. Dickie Bird, Yellow Duck, England Lion on vacation, Brown Bear, and Matty Mouse. This one's Yellow Duck's selection, is it? Yes, Yellow Duck gonna give his selection now. Now, what's it to be, Yellow? Well, I don't know. I had a kind of a mark up. Oh, there I am, there I am, there I am. I like Barryman. Who put the bump and the bumpty bumpty bump? Who put the bong and the ram-a-lam ding dong? It was that man, Barryman. Yes, well, good to see him, isn't it? On 60s, 70s. Yes, now we're going to the actual 70s. Oh, yes, they could be good. I've cited the 70s too. Phew, that's not much good without citing the 70s one. It don't have to stick in order, but it's just it way. We've got 71 up as well. Right, on 71, the crew, Needle Bear, Billy Bass, Captain Neil Bear, Assistant Billy Bass, Snowman, Polar Bear. Polar Bear selection, is it? Yes. Polar Bear selection, yes. He's usually quite good at giving his selections. Right, I'm quite smart, he says. Here's a one for you. It's Ike and Tina Turner, Nutbush City Limits, 1973. Bye. That was quick and that was easy, Polar Bear. No wonder it been done. It been done, Polar Bear. It may be done yesterday, I don't know. You haven't altered your Geiger. What about Redbone? Come and get your love. Live on Midnight Special. That's better. That was the one for you. But now you've got to alter your Geiger. And everything takes time, doesn't it? And we could fly these, on my own self without without doing anything for anybody. So let's have a look at live streaming and say, pooh, we've gone over. Yes, we're still only on 71. 172 now. Competing. Same crew, Neil Bear, Billy Bass, Snowman, Polar Bear. Snowman going to give his selection. Great to get a selection from Snowman. Great to get a selection from Snowman. What are you going to do for us? Mott the Hooper, he says. Roll away the stone. This stone. Yes, he's very smart. Yes, on 72. Yes, and we're now going to go to 80s. We're now going to go to 80s. It's whether to go up the board or down the board. Going to have to go down the board. There's an 80s. There they are. Yeah, I've got them. I'm going on 81. I'm speaking to Panda Bear. Hello, Captain Panda. He's here in the studio. He made the same mistake again. Well, there's nothing to stop us from making that mistake. But we read from aboard who's supposed to be in charge. It says Panda Bear. Hello, Panda. You're in the studio. Right. Now, you're heading the crew here, and you've got Sunny Dog, Dory Bear, who's also in the studio. Rockin' Robin and Patchy Bear. So who are you going to get to make your selection on the 80s? Patchy Bear's nominated to make this selection on the 80s. Yes, it's Bananarama. Cruel Summer it has been, 1984. That's the one on 80s one. So, Panda Bear, you've got to be a pretty smart character. You're going on to 82 now. Same crew, Panda, Sunny Dog, Dory Bear, Rockin' Robin, and Patchy Bear. Rockin' Robin is making a selection. Did you say yes? Yes. He's making a selection. The selections on each one will be different, What happened to Kim Wilde? She's off to Cambodia. See. Perhaps she'll see Moody Judy while she's over there. Yes. And that's the 80s too. And how well you're doing. You're really doing well. You're doing quite well. Put a flick of that too much up. Sent you too much down. There you go. We've arrived at 83, same crew, because I now have to handle 3. Spill over from the other 2, Panda Bear, Sunny Dog, Dory Bear, Rockin' Robin and Patchy Bear. And you 2 are in the studio, so you're not making selections. So it must be, there's only Sunny Dog left, because Dory's here also. Sunny Dog going to make the selection. Yes, Sunny Dog's making the selection, he says, for 83. Sounds complicated. Everything sounds complicated till you get in the way of it. It's not really. It's absolutely easy for you. But you will get mixed up with discs, absolutely thousands. You're going for Nick Kershaw. Yeah, because he's a wide boy. Is he very wide these days? 36. Size 38. He's not that wide, is he? Is his pants too wide for him? No, I expect he's the thin guy. Well, he was always a thin guy when I knew him. And now you're going Nick Kershaw. We're heading off to the 90s. That'll be interesting. I've sighted a 90. It's a 90s one. Now speak to the crew here. Harry the Hedgehog heading. Captain Harry. Bunny Rabbit, Guy the Guardsman. He's guarding everything. Baby Bunny and Ted Bear. Ted Bear going to make a selection or Baby Bunny? We're going to give this one to Baby Bunny. Baby Bunny, make your selection. Like a fish? Oh, no. You got a big wedge. You got a big wedge. You cheese for us, do you think? I like that. A big wedge. A big wedge of fish he's got for you. So it's fish, big wedge, 1990. And that's going to be the one from Baby Bunny there. And gets a chance to speak on the Geiger. Oh, 92. Got lost. But it's not lost. There somewhere. There he is. Got him. And 92 is up. Yes, and Harry Bunny. Yeah. Baby Bunny, Guy the Guardsman, Ted Bear. Who's going to nominate this one? Ted Bear. Oh, great old Ted. Now, he's a very understanding bear. Likes going round in a washing machine. Right, now, Ted Bear, now tell me about 92. Yes, he says I selected this one. It's Run Rig. And we'll sing. Because Run Rig's Guthrie, David was his first name. He died a couple of weeks ago. I did mention it, but it's only just a mention. So Run Rig there, the Scottish band, probably at the best in the 90s. And we'll sing Ted Bear selection on 90s too. And now we go to 93. And we go at 93. Harry, again, the captain. Bunny Rabbit, Guy the Guardsman. Baby Bunny and Ted Bear. Guy the Guardsman going to make a selection. Now, it's always interesting to hear these selections. What do the guards like? Now, we stop playing for this there. Just because the Queen liked it. What do the gods like? Right? Going for Vixen. That's in the 90s, the girl band Vixen. Not a minute too soon, 1991. It peaked in the UK at number 37, so you could say it was a small hit there for them. And that's Vixen. And they go up online there. No message from a guy, the Gods man. And 93. Now we go to the 20s, but we cite them first. Yes, and we're still just short on citing there. Cite something now. That's not it. So cites again. Yeah, got the right one this time. 2001, speak to the crew. Hello, Sharnock. Sharnock in charge of his ship there. With Santa, Jam the horse, Paddy the farmer. Who's going to make the selection? Well, we decided to give Santa a present, so he's going to make the selection. That's great. Great to hear from him. So what are you going to do, Santa? Lisa Scott Lee, he says. Lately. Hello, Lisa Scott Lee. And now you go. And now you go up on to the William Live Show World. That's William Online Daily. And we'll see if we can find a compatriot. That's 2002. That's him. And again, it's Sharnock, Santa, Jam the horse, Paddy the farmer. We're giving this one to Paddy the farmer. Yeah, go on, Pad. Go on, Paddy. I want to like an atomic kitten, he says, and I want to see ya. Really? We'll be coming into the studio here shortly. Yes. I want to see you about these planned trips. Oh, not my planning, aliens planning. I'm not going anywhere, remember. I'm grounded. Yes, and that was the one. And we did think we were here, but we're not, but we are now. So we're going to 2010s, and we see Williams in charge here, just till he vacates. That's why we're having a few newcomers coming on here. We've got Chang, assistant to William at the moment, King Cuddly, and Funky Chicken. I needed a few more helpers here. And we're going to go for, hope we don't have any horror stories, but it's Biffy Clyro, Many of Honor, and it's chosen by William. And there you go, Many of Horror. And now we go to the final one, which is the 2020s. And I'm going to give you one from the charts. Rima, Calm Down is put up as a selection, but first we'll have to introduce the crew. It's Alien channel, so I have totally avoided it for the moment till he gets his better plans coming up. Daisy the cow, Skater dog, Nessie, there on Radio William 2020s. Rima nominated with Calm Down, and there we go. And that was Alien's selection of the day, in case you're wondering. Oops, he did like. Sorry, but I'm in the studio. You're in the studio also. That was Skater Dog's selection of the day. I know what man, it is the dog. I'm putting it through. I'll put it through nicely, William. Yes, yes. I received it nicely, but it was it was enunciation of the wrong person. Skater Dog's selection now for 2020's Rima, Calm Down. Now everybody calm down and keep to world. We're going to look for it now. We've got to see world to see how everything is going on. We all are. Up on the boards now. Now it's just to get William's position there because he's heading this world. And we put up at the top that it is world. Some people get a little mixed up with this, but at the top it's world. That's William Online Daily. There is some Radio William on here as well, but so that's got a highlight also. And so there we go. And so that's just, I think, finished for the day. Yes, thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you again tomorrow when I'll have more studio guests. The guests today were overflowing. Dickie Boyd, alias Dixon Boyd, writing his new book. Panda Bear, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Disappointed that he's got to go and leave William. Sherlock's ever present and will be here to help us. Alien going flying around the universe. I don't know whether I'll ever see him again. He says I will. So I don't doubt him. Dory Bear, who promises to stay and help us here. And we'll see what happens. Vying with Panda for that position. And of course, Mr. Right. Right-hand man since Steel Zero. And Roland's here as the watchdog. And that's it, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye from now. Anything to say, Alien? Bye-bye from the Galactic Starship. What's your starship called? Yeah, you don't know. I know its own name. Oh, I see we're having a new name. I have a new coat of paint. Oh, new water. Refreshing. See you soon tomorrow. Bye-bye.